Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is King Cigar, and I'm here to talk to you about the fucking Chainsaw Man. But this ain't just any ordinary manga. No, but this is the brainchild of motherfucking Tatsuki Fujimoto, presumably while he was on a metric fuck ton of cocaine. Now, I'm gonna tell you why you should read it. Completely unscripted, completely unprofessional, and completely off the damn wall. So before any of that, it should be probably noted that there's gonna be minor spoilers ahead. You know what? Fuck that. Nah, massive spoilers. You know why? Because I cannot stop talking about this shit. It's just amazing, okay? Alright, so let me start off with a brief overview on the basic plot. Basically, you live in a world where devils are your worst fears. Oh yeah, I'm talking shit like tornadoes, strawberries, blood, infinity, you know, weird concepts like that of pretty much anything you can probably shit your pants to. Oh yeah, and these devils, they ain't your regular red, pitchfork-wielding, angry-ass motherfuckers. Nah, they come from hell itself, which is a weird giant plane with a bunch of doors for a ceiling for some reason, to basically do like one of four things. Make contracts, kill you, eat you, or gain power of some regard and become stronger than other devils. Yeah, they're not really good people, and I'm pretty sure they don't even work with themselves. Except in very specific circumstances where they actually do work with each other, and usually they're a force to be reckoned with. Like, for example, the weird mix of bombs and typhoons. Oh, yeah, no, that's gonna be fun. That's not gonna ruin my livelihood at all. But either way, one of these, relationships is our focus. One with a devil and a human named Denji and Pochita. Let me talk about these stupid, lovable motherfuckers. First, let's talk about Pochita. Pochita, to put it simply and bluntly, is the Chainsaw Devil! But really weak, and at this point he looks like a fucking adorable dog being with a chainsaw face. I mean, look at him. Next is Denji. Denji is a stupid, poor, and chaotic fucking feral orphan thing that sold his nut and eye. Yeah, his nut and his eye for money so he can eat bread. I mean, I feel like you get more out of that, but he also has a giant amount of crippling debt. And by the beginning of the series, I'm pretty sure his official status is fucking homeless. But despite all that, Homeboy has dreams. Like touching a boob, eating bread, having fat stacks, having air conditioning, and probably not having their phone go off in the middle of their recording. So, anyways, with that, we should probably talk about how these two met really fast. Basically, Homeboy just found this fucking dog and said, let's be friends. And the dog said, yeah! And then now he uses them to hunt devils. Yeah, kind of underwhelming. But trust me, it's about to get really fucking metal really fucking fast. Homeboy fucking dies! Yeah, no, like, the first chapter, basically his debt collectors come and ask him to do a job, but secretly it's a setup because all of them simultaneously jump him, fuck up his chainsaw dog, fuck him up, dismember him, and put him in the trash. Yeah, so not really a good start so far, but Pochita, being a devil that can make contracts, senses the wish of him, wanting bread with something on it, boobs, and, more. So they grant him his wish and form a pact to become the Chainsaw Devil. Or, more specifically, and a better manga title, the Chainsaw Man! So, after regenerating, yes, he regenerates everything, so Homeboy has his nuts back, yay! He gets to work and starts just going to town on his debt collectors, which are zombies now because they decided to form a pact with a thing called the Zombie Devil. Yeah, no, that went well. God, if you had a choice to make a pact with any primal fear or anything in general, because I'm pretty sure everybody in the world has a fear of like almost everything, why did you choose zombies? Why? Why would you think that was a good idea? Bro, why? Either way, Denji dispatches all of them in brutal fashion. And now, after all that, the Devil Hunters Association show up. What? The Devil Hunters Association, basically, they hunt devils. They make sure, these guys aren't running amok. And this whole time, Denji's been kind of saying he was a devil hunter, but in reality, it was more like saying, how do I say? Imagine if your next door neighbor said he was a police officer, but then he pulled out a shotgun, lit a cigar, and then drank a beer, and then started going off and firing very violently and randomly at, the crook that's probably trying to steal your shit. But I'm getting sidetracked, which is natural because I do what I want. So, after all that brutal carnage, soon enough the actual Devil's Hunters Association show up, like I said, and the first one to meet Denji in chainsaw form is a woman named Makima, and Makima hugs him. Why? Because spoiler reasons, and I'm not going to give away those reasons because I think that's actually the best, twist in the entire manga, but I will spoil the shit out of other things, so beware. But either way, Makima essentially gives Denji a deal. Die or become her bitch. Well, I'm not even being metaphorical about that. She wants Denji to be her dog. He brings a collar. I don't know why she brings a collar. I don't know where she got it, but okay. Yeah, no. Want me more. Either way, this is a good enough segue where I can brute force my next point in. Characters. The bread, the butter, the life, and the love of Chainsaw Man. This stuff makes this series it just went from a 7 to a fucking 25 out of 10. Yeah, no, they're that good. So let me talk about one of them. Let's talk about the first one. What about one named Power? Why is she named Power? Because her name is a power play on the universe. How you can make an S-tier waifu, but make her as dumb as fucking bricks. So, let me explain something here. Power is something called a fiend. Specifically, she's the blood fiend. Basically, it's when a devil doesn't really have many options and decides to go live rent-free like you in your mom's basement inside a human body. Basically, this fiend decided to take residence in the body of a human girl who was just kind of vibing out in the wilderness. And I love her. Basically, she's a liar. She's a complete, utter fucking menace to society. She's a bad teammate, and most of our, well, that's it. She doesn't have very redeeming qualities besides her being hot. But you know who has redeeming qualities? Aki. What redeeming qualities does he have? Well, he's noble, he's brave, he gives everything his all, and he wants to die a lot. Well, that last part might not be a redeeming quality for a few, but you know what? I can appreciate a man that barely has a will to live, but he still keeps on trucking in. You go, Aki. And sadly enough, his will to live gets restored at the price of everything he loves and knows being slowly ripped away from him, as he's one of the most tragic characters, as he has a constant metaphorical ticking clock on him about his eventual demise in the most painful, sad way possible. Either way, the future rules. That being said, let me talk about my personal favorite character really fast. Beam. You know who's Beam? He's a fiend. And you know what that beam of the fiend does? He's a fucking shark. Yeah, a shark. He's half man, half shark, half fucking pure awesomeness. I love this dude. He's a complete bro. He's like if fucking Kirishima and Natsu became one and got obsessed with sharks. That is Beam. I love this man. Why'd you gotta kill Beam, Darkness? Why'd you gotta kill Beam? Beam! Also, let me finish off with one of my friend's favorite characters, Kobeni. I personally don't really see the hype that much. Either way, I can understand the appeal. Basically, she's the most unfortunate point of view character I've ever seen. Basically, her whole deal is she has to pay her brother's, college fund. Yeah, that's already kind of shit, but her other options were literally work at Burger King, become a devil hunter, or become a prostitute. So, not really good prospects, but who knows? Maybe this whole career will work out. Yeah, no, she dies several times, she gets her car wrecked twice, and she's forced to break down some fucking spicy ass moves in a Burger King under threat of death. Yeah, it's really something. This manga has a strange place in my heart, in my mind, and probably my liver where it's probably tearing through it. Either way, I kept you all here long enough, and I think it's about time I end this off with just basically go read Chainsaw Man. And if the anime's out, go watch Chainsaw Man. It's made by MAPPA. You know, the guys that did Attack on Titan, yeah, they're pretty good. Also, if you already read or watched Chainsaw Man, do it again. It's fucking awesome. Go buy fucking the Funko or whatever goddamn merchandise there is. Fucking go Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man! Either way, I'd like to give a special thanks to my editor. His YouTube channel will be in the link below, where he does things like rate Pokemon of how easy it is to fight. Like, yeah, I have no idea either. Either way, thank you for suffering through me, and have a wonderful day. But despite his shitty situation, he has greater dreams. Dreams like touching a boob, eating bread with something on it, not being a fucking probably destitute homeless shithead child. Fuck, man. Let me explain a little more. So, essentially, she's something called a blood fiend. A blood fiend is basically just a fiend. Wait, no.